All right, we'll see you in a little bit. We are back in the studio. We have another special guest with us, Miss Kimbirdlee Miller, who is an artist. And if you haven't noticed, our set is decorated with her work. Thank you, first of all, for providing this for us and helping our set look so nice today. And thanks for also stopping by.
Thank you.
So tell us about your work. Let's start with when you got started.
Okay.
How about that?
That is just about the day I was born.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was born into the art business, basically, because my mom is an artist. She's a very traditional Chinese brush painter. So I was actually brought to my very first art show when I was 10 days old.
Wow.
She always likes to brag about that.
Okay, right.
So ever since then, I've been surrounded by art. I've been going to art shows, mostly with her artwork, but then I started learning the very traditional Chinese brush painting technique as I grew up. And that was just really for fun. You know, so she would teach me, well, first you learn bamboo, which is the very first thing that you learn as a Chinese brush painter. And with that, you learn all the different strokes that you need to paint basically everything.
Right.
Yeah, and I developed my brush painting skills over the years, but it was never something that I thought, oh, I'm going to do this for a living,
right.
you know. And later I got more interested in dragons and symbolism in Chinese culture, and that's how I really developed my own style.
So when you started back in preschool and kindergarten, while everybody else is coloring out of the lines, including myself, you know, you're busy making these gorgeous watercolor paintings. I mean, do you remember back then the type of work? Do you still have some stuff from long ago?
Just
not too long ago.
Not that long ago. But
right, I know.
I have a few things that my parents keep at their house, but it's funny because my mom started taking my paintings when I was really young and selling them at her art shows.
Wow.
You know, without me really having any say in it.
Oh, no. Do you get residuals on that or what?
A little bit.
Yeah, good. I hope so.
I get a couple checks every now and then.
There we go. Okay. So when you first started, you talk about later on you got more into the dragons, but like, do you remember, you know, after that, those first basic things, what you liked to do when you first started, really getting into it? Or was
it was the dragons. It was that was
really?
the thing that got me into painting. You know, before that, I did it just because it was something to do. And then all of a sudden, I had this huge interest in dragons. And I just became really obsessed with them. And I would paint them over and over and over and over. And I got really into the symbolism. So through my work, like every single painting actually has meaning to it as well. Really? It's like the colors and the different images in the paintings, they all have meaning to them as well.
Okay, let me ask you this. Have you seen some of those shows on TV where they'll show a live person and they'll start a painting from scratch?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Have you done those types of things? I mean, do you think you could do that, or is it just so intricate that it takes much longer than what they do live on a half-hour broadcast, so to speak?
Interesting question. I think I might be able to do it. I would have to try, but some of those techniques, they're very fast.
Right.
And part of what this type of technique is very fast as well, but a lot of the times you have to let things dry and then do another layer.
Oh.
So I bet you they do some time-lapsing.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but you know, I actually, I did a little demonstration with Gene 2 years ago when I had a little presentation interview with him before, and I think there's some of that he had, that I painted some of my dragons with him.
Okay, so how long, I'm sure the folks would want to know, so if you have to do, like, let's take this one since it's right in our background, maybe they could see this one. Something similar to this, how long would that take from start to finish, approximately?
Oh, that's a really tough question. It really depends.
Oh, good. Another tough one. That's my job.
Yeah.
No.
Let's see. I mean, this is called a giclée on canvas, and the original is about 3 times bigger than this.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
So it takes a long time.
Right.
It takes a long time, but what I have to do is I do a lot of other things in my life, like I'm an actress as well, and
Are you?
I'm very active with that, and so I have to set aside specific time when I'm painting, that this is what I'm going to be doing, and I usually will have to make sure that I have like a whole week to do a painting.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
they take approximately a week.
Yeah.
Well, our previous guest, Jeffrey Michael, is starting a little production company, and he works with some TV shows and movies and video games and stuff. So I think you might want to stop by and exchange cards, and you guys could be doing some business together in the future.
Sounds good.
Yeah, always looking for
Sign
contacts.
me up.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, well, cool. Anything else you'd like to add? Do you have a website? Here,
I
Kimberly.
do. Mm-hmm.
Okay, art-kimberlymiller.com. Is that correct?
That's right. No,
Okay.
KimberlySMiller.com.
Kimberly S. Miller.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's
Art
important.
KimberlySMiller.com.
Yes.
And what can they find on the website?
They will find examples of my artwork. I have 2 different styles that you see. This is, for example, my swirly style series. This is the Imperial Dragon. But I also do a very classical style as well, like right here, the Water Dragon.
Okay. I like that blue, that nice light blue.
Blues, yeah.
Yeah.
Matches your eyes. And I do like note cards, such as these.
Yeah. Let's hold this up. You want to?
Yeah.
There we go.
Note
Yeah.
cards. So different kinds of note cards. Of course, the dragons. As you can see, as I said, I'm obsessed with dragons. But also there are koi, lotuses.
Oh, the koi?
Mm-hmm.
The koi fish in those ponds, right?
Exactly, they're good luck.
Yeah. Oh, they are?
They are, yeah.
Okay. How about the Chinese fighting fish?
The fighting fish, that's strength. It'll give you strength.
It will?
Yeah.
All right, well, I need more of those. I got to beef up here a
You
little
gotta
bit.
get some fighting fish.
Yeah, okay. Well, great. It's been a pleasure talking to you. I love your artwork, and thank you once again for decorating our set, or letting us use your work to decorate our set.
Oh,
it's beautiful.
It's been my pleasure, and I really appreciate the opportunity. Thank you so much.
Great. Kimberly Miller, thanks again for joining us.
Thank you.
And we're going to take a little look at some of Kimberly's work, and then we'll come back with some more from the 41st Annual Millbrae Art and Wine Festival. Stay tuned.
I was a little girl alone in my little world, who dreamed of a little home for me. I played pretend between the trees and fed my house gas sparking leaves, and laughed in my pretty bed of green. I had a dream that I could fly